have a column of Friday by Kitipat Chun Sukjit. Today he will take us to a neighborhood called Captain Bush Lane. Let's take a look.
I'm walking along Serenkung Road in Bang Rak district of Bangkok, and I see this area that has been named after a foreigner, Captain Bush. This neighborhood in Serenkung Soi 30 is now called Captain Bush Lane. It was home to many members of Bangkok's early European expatriate community during the 19th and 20th centuries, including Captain John Bush, an influential English sea captain.
In 1857, Captain John Bush was appointed harbour master of the Central Harbour Department by King Rama IV. He held that position for 30 years, serving Kings Rama IV and V. He became Admiral Bush and was granted the royal title of Praya Visut Sakondit. His contributions to Siam, as Thailand was called at that time, were highly valued by both the kings he served.
The many coffee shops and art galleries here have made Captain Bush Lane a heaven for cafe hoppers and street art lovers. And for anyone who appreciates the beauty of the historical buildings, one can easily fall in love with this neighborhood.
150 meters into Captain Bush Lane, on the left, you will see a creative space called Warehouse 30. During the World War II, the Japanese built these warehouses to store military supplies. The warehouses were left intact after the war. Today, the Bang Rak community has come together to build awareness and appreciation of this neighborhood's heritage. The campaign is spearheaded by one of Thailand's prominent architects, Ruangrit Bunna. The original warehouses have now been converted into shops, cafes, restaurants, and galleries, a far cry from all the machinery and locomotive parts kept here in the past. Venture a little deeper into the lane and you will find the Portuguese Embassy, the oldest diplomatic residence in Thailand. It was first established on land granted by King Rama II in 1820 as a factory.
This is a truly extraordinary work of art from the Scratching the Surface project. This is a wall etching created by Portuguese artist Vils, which stretches along the white wall of the embassy. And do you know that many tourists come to this neighborhood just to see this work of art?
Besides the gorgeous Portuguese wall art, there's Sea Praya Pier, where you can catch the Chao Phraya Express boat service. Walking past the pier, on the right, you will see an elegant neoclassical style building with a central pediment at the front and beautiful Roman curves on the doors and windows. This is house number 1. The original building was the office of the former French distillery company. It became house number 1 because Bang Rak district regarded it as the property of the Privy Purse and honored it with the number 1. The Crown Property Bureau considers it to be a structure of historical value, representing genuine neoclassical architecture. Next to house number 1 is a warehouse. It is the only remaining structure of the Louis T. Leonovan's company, built in the vernacular style. Some of the historical buildings in this neighborhood were, unfortunately, demolished to make room for the new projects, such as the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation and Captain Bush House. Even so, there are still many beautiful examples of architecture to be discovered in Captain Bush Lane.
I
think Kun Kitipat is pretty tired after exploring Captain Bush Lane.
I was gonna say, look very relaxing.
Yeah.
There is actually a spa at Warehouse 30. You can just walk in there and have a little massage or something.
Definitely. And that is all for Thai PBS World tonight. You can catch the latest updates on COVID-19, Thai politics, as well as evergreen news on our website, thaipbsworld.com, as well as our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, as well as TikTok. And that wraps up tonight's edition of Thai PBS World Tonight. Have a great weekend and we'll see you next Monday. สวัสดีค่ะ